Okay.
I'm not making a character, so all I need is the roles.
Yeah.
uh,
And I
okay.
probably won't even need the roles today because a lot of making characters and masks is just talking.
That is... Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to attempt to put up my web browser without showing too much information on my end. The struggle. Oops.
Okay, let me set this up for this server.
Oh, no, that's... Is that not how... Okay. I already messed up.
Okay.
Okay. I am not smart when it comes to setting things up. And I should
I've
probably...
never done this before.
Well, yeah, that's a... Same. I've never...
Let's go.
Let's just do... Nope, I don't want that. I do not want that. I want this open. Okay, that's like really big. That is like taking up my whole screen. How nice. Let's put that... Oh, why is my... Oh god, I just realized something. My chat box is in the completely wrong spot. How did you get over there? I'm not... You know what? I shouldn't ask. I should not ask. I do stupid stuff all the time.
Just so people know, Bunny is already streaming.
Yeah, how do you know if Bun's streaming? Constant... What the fuck is going on?
Well, first of all, I have your chat box popped out, and I can see people talking to you in your chat.
Oh, hello. Yeah, there's Sage. Hi, Sage.
And also, on Discord, your little
yeah.
icon becomes purple.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I think that happens whenever you set, the browser... Not browser, stream mode. Because I noticed that even if I'm not streaming, it's just like, oh yeah, it's purple now. And it's just like, how fun. Hey.
So, while we set up, if other people want to go live as they will,
Okay, yep.
do as you will.
Okay.
I'll try.
Yeah, I have a billion windows open, so...
Yeah, oh shit, I just realized that I should probably open something up. Where is my Google Docs? Mainly because I have my information for my OC somewhere that I should probably have open. What do I need? Huzzah! Found it. She even has a face claim and everything. I don't know why my icon in the, on the masks, no, not the mask, the website, the Roll20 thing, I don't know why it's Sailor Moon. it just is.
That's epic.
Mine is Kokoro Akechi from Tante Opera Milky Holmes.
Oh no, you bit your tongue, Sage? That sucks.
I'm just doing it. I'm pushing go live.
Yeah, I'm live.
Man.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing this, you know. Also, Dora is... I don't know.
Yeah, what's up?
Your VTuber, very cute, by the way.
Yeah, I am. Oh, thank you.
Super adorable.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going live.
Yeah.
All right.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm hyped. Nervous but hyped.
I'm actually kind of sad now that I didn't show you all the Star playbook.
Oh.
Who is literally like an internet influencer superhero.
That actually sounds cool. That sounds like fun, actually.
It's one of the more advanced playbooks to use because you
Oh,
basically
definitely.
create a lot of NPCs by just like walking up to people in public and being like, "Can you help me with this?"
That's hilarious. The influencer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about time that there's an influencer as a superhero.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
There's kids fighting outside my window.
Oh god.
I think. I just
Well,
hear yelling.
It's Fight Club. Don't talk about it.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what my character's name is gonna be, to be honest. That's like the thing I suffer with. I don't know
Oh.
names.
Honestly, I have there's because I was thinking, because if I use the Karen OC, I have one that I have
Mhm.
and I can just use. I was thinking to do the Doomed, and I'm just like, okay, but I don't know what to do for the Nemesis.
Oh,
That's the
Nemesis.
only issue I'm like really having issues with.
The Doomed is crazy.
Yeah, well, the
I'm
thing is,
thinking of doing the Outsider.
That
I'm not sure.
one sounds
Maybe.
cool. Where's my thing?
well, the thing is because my character that I already have with her lore and stuff, she's a witch, but she
Ooh.
decided to dabble in forbidden dark magic within her realm, and she's basically killing herself by using it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That definitely fits the Doomed, huh?
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I could just use her for the Doom. That works really well. But the thing is the one thing is she doesn't actually realize it's killing her slowly. It's the only thing. I have a bunch of stupid lore and headcanons for her and her magic.
God, I have to have a crush on someone.
Oh.
You have
so,
to.
so the way that we're doing relationships, I think they're called, yeah, is normally this game wants you to have 4 or more players, but we don't.
Mhm.
So you only have to pick one of the relationships. If you
Okay.
want to do both of them, you can, but they have to be with the other players.
Oh, I see.
Right.
And they're like the last thing that you do because
That's
you
better,
need the
that's
other
better.
people to have their
Yeah.
thing done.
It's better to have stuff like in stone for the characters before we be like, yes, I want to date your character.
Yeah.
Well, also, if we did both of them, one of Bunny's relationships, if she is the doomed, would be you'd love to kiss blank before your doom comes.
Oh no, that's sad. That's angst.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
what the
is.
doomed
I love
is
it.
built
I love.
on.
Okay, no, I love me some
The
angst.
doomed is based on Raven.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Nice.
you know what? I've watched a lot of Teen Titans when growing up, but the sad thing is I don't actually think I remembered like anything but their powers or anything.
Yeah.
I was young when I watched it, so that's the only thing.
I'm gonna try restarting my stream because it decided to literally give up.
Oh no. I love when that happens. Also, I really love the background music on this website. Really sets the tone.
I'm the one who set the background.
Oh, it's
Background
good.
music. I don't hear any background
There's
music.
background music.
There's background music.
Where?
Yeah, it's on the Roll20.
Huh,
I don't
hear
hear
it.
any.
You might have it turned down.
Oh
Or you might have
yeah,
the tab muted.
jukebox.
Oh, apparently there is a tutorial.
A
On Roll20?
tutorial.
Yeah, I mean it says, "Hey, welcome." Would you like to?
Roll20 is extremely intuitive. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. Hey, if anything, if there's anything we need to know, you can always tell us.
Yeah. If you have any questions, since I know this is your first tabletop game, just ask. Apparently, my stream is going to die all day, so I closed all the pop-out chats to see if that would help, and it didn't at all. So I'm gonna go reopen those.
Oh, fun.
Sound. Allow.
Hey, Persona 5, can you maybe let me save? Please.
No, it's not
Ah,
allowed.
Oh, hello, hello, where, Tiger? Thank you for the follow. Yay!
Oh my god, I forgot I was
Epic.
streaming.
Same. I forgot I was streaming, and then I just heard the really loud alert box, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness. I got as well a follower. Hello, welcome.
Welcome. Oh my god, I have like 98 hours in Persona 5. And I don't
Okay.
even think I'm done yet. I don't even think I'm.
Yeah, it's a very long
It-
game
I'm,
from what I heard, right?
I'm not complaining, but it's just like, oh god, It's last night I had like maybe like 75 hours. Did I really spend that? Oh god, I I have a problem.
At least the music's awesome.
Oh yeah, I've had the rivers in the desert stuck in my head
Yes.
for like days. Also, my controller is all tangled up in my chair. Send help. There we go.
My favorite thing about Persona 5 is all the memes
Oh
that
my
came from it.
god. The thing is,
I s-
I know like
I-
I don't know a lot about Persona 5 except for Catchy, which is probably the worst spoiler I should know, but I have no context for it. And like I'm just telling my friends every time he shows up, I'm like, so is he gonna backstab me now? How about now? Now? And they're all like sick and tired of it. They're like, just play the damn game.
So one of the memes that I saw for Persona 5 is it's like this scene from the Looney Tunes where I think it was the Looney Tunes show where Daffy runs into Bugs at the post office and is like,
Mhm.
you gotta stamp, and then Bugs is
Only
like,
TSP.
yeah, here you go, and then and then Daffy's like,
Oh,
what
I
else you
need
got?
this.
And then it just cuts to, you never see it coming.
Oh my god. That never see it coming meme gets me every time. I don't know why.
Because you never see it coming.
I mean, you're right. You're right.
All right, once everybody's ready, we can start
Yeah,
with
ready.
character creation.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever be ready, but let's do
That,
it.
you know what? Same.
Ready enough. So if you go into your journal, which is the icon at the top of the chat that looks like a folded newspaper,
Okay.
you each have one of these little people-looking guys that have your name next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you click on it, it will bring up a pop-up in the website that it has bio and info, and then character sheet and attribute and abilities. And you'll only need the character sheet part.
Okay.
There, it will at the top. It will have a list of playbooks, and you can select. You'll have to talk amongst each other to figure out which playbooks everybody is being.
Mhm.
Because one of the things about this game is you can't double up with playbooks.
Okay. I think Pepper's the only one who hasn't mentioned which playbook they were going or they were thinking of.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Outsider unless someone else wants to do that.
Let me take a look because my brain's like melting as
I feel that.
Yeah, and I was thinking to go with the Doomed.
Bam.
Stream is gonna die, and they'll just have to deal with it. At least I'm connected to the chat.
Okay, I click me bio character sheet. Okay, character sheet. I'm a bit behind.
All right.
I liked the Outsider one as well, but I liked like 4 of them. So.
Oh, if you want that one, I was gonna go with Nova.
Oh, that one's cool.
No,
I could do
a good pick too.
Outsider.
Yeah.
Because I was
Yeah, I'll go
reading
with Nova
all those
then.
abilities.
Yeah, no problem.
Great. We have 3 of the strongest playbooks now.
Oh.
Oh my god!
All right.
And then once you check the name of your playbook, if you check the box next to playbook, it'll collapse all of them but the one that you are.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
good to know.
Awesome.
All right. Then for to start when you're making your character, I believe the front page of each character sheet is exactly the same, other than a few choices. You're gonna start. If you go, there's no real spot for it on the actual character sheet, but if you go into bio and info, you can fill that. You can click the edit button at the top,
Mhm.
and you can fill that out with everything in the look part of your playbook. You can pick
Okay.
from the options that are there.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the name going to be? Do you want our like out of character name or our in character name?
So there's the name that's on here is for your character.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Random
don't
name
worry.
generator.
Yeah, don't worry about naming them now. You want
Oh.
to finish your character before
I
you
mean,
name it.
to be fair, my character does already have a name.
If you already have it in mind, that's fine. Go
Yeah.
ahead and put it on.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't have her real name, but she goes by Lolita.
Oh, also, this is very important. We don't have a Janice. If you have a Janice, then your world always has secret identities. That's just how it
Oh.
works. But we don't have a Janice. So we can decide if in this world secret identities are like a must-have for being a superhero so that you don't hurt people you love or whatever, or if people just don't have secret identities and it's just like,
Nah, we
oh,
don't need secret identities.
you're the guy with
Unless
the
you guys want one.
powers.
Well, I was just gonna say that for my character, she obviously I have to change stuff around, but the whole point is that she had a name she went by and never told people her real name. It was it was because with the whole realm of magic she's from, telling people your real name is they can basically steal your powers from you if they knew it, which I didn't really flesh it out as much as I wanted to, but
I mean, that's there are things like that in existing media.
yeah.
There's like you have a name and then you have a true name that you technically don't know unless you're like a master of magic.
Yeah.
And then once you know your true name, you have a lot more power. But if you tell someone your true name, they can like force you into servitude and stuff.
Yeah. I actually had like this lore in her stuff that she just saying your real name because there was like this evil witch that used people's real name to steal their magic, so saying your real name is basically against the law unless you really trust someone. That's basically what it was. She has her own lore and stuff, and I worked way too hard on it. Too many countless nights working on an OC.
Well, as a doomed, one of your power options is vitality absorption.
Ooh.
But once everybody is finished with their looks, we can move on.
Sorry, I'm a slight bit behind. Where do I put looks again?
If you go into the handout, it's not going to be on the character sheet part. It'll be in bio and info, and you just click edit at the top of the sheet, right by your name.
Oh,
And
I
it'll
like
pull
that.
up like a text editor.
I got a suggestion, so
Where it says
I found
bio
a
and
name.
info.
You got a suggestion?
Yeah, I got a suggestion for a name. Well, just a regular name. Do I need a superhero name?
We haven't decided if secret identities exist or not.
Oh, okay. Oh god, what brings your doom closer? Choose to. I feel like those two would work good. And doom signs. These are abilities that come with you with your approaching doom. Once you've taken all 5 doom signs above the line, you must take your doom arrives the next time your doom track. Oh, hi, Miley. Oh, are you gonna play too? Sorry, my dog wanted to say hi.
Aww.
So what you have with your doom signs is you pick one at the beginning of the game, and then as you approach your doom by filling out these 5 boxes in your doom track, each time your doom track fills, you pick a new doom sign. And once you have all of them, the next time that it fills, you pick your doom arrives, and either you have the advancement that the doomed has, which is face your doom on your own terms and change playbooks, or you die.
Great. Sounds amazing. Mark your doom track to appear in any scene you want.
As for Dora, you have the Nova.
Yes.
The Nova doesn't have moves, it has burn.
Okay.
So, what burn is it's basically you powering up so that you can use the power stored in your body or however you use your powers to basically alter reality. For reference, the Nova is based on characters like Phoenix or Goku.
Epic. Okay. I think I'm gonna have gravity manipulation. I like that one.
Oh man.
I went with Portal for the first doom sign.
Oh yes.
Because I headcanon that she actually has teleportation magic.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
This will
As
be
for the
fun.
outsider doesn't have any special abilities. Their moves are just really cool, and also they get a lot of powers.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm rereading it again, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be like sort of a shapeshifter.
Ooh. Epic, epic. I like this.
You actually get 2 of those powers, by the way.
Oh, I get 2, huh? And I can just straight up fly.
Yeah, literally the outsider, one of their moves is literally one of their powers is just you can fly, and they get that for free.
So for my abilities, where would I put that again?
You can probably just put that in bio and info as well, along with your
Okay.
looks.
All right. So I think I might have the shapeshifting as well as telepathy. And for the looks, it's the things that are on the chart, right? So like, pick that stuff.
Yes, and you just pick one. You just pick one from each list.
Got it.
Oh, you wait. Oh, attributes and abilities.
Look. I can get glowing skin. Epic.
What was it called? Telepathy.
Oh man, you're going full on Miss Martian.
Yes, yeah. I didn't think about that until I started until you mentioned it right now. I was like, oh yeah.
So we just pick one thing from each look, basically.
For each of the lists in the look.
Oh, okay.
So every bullet point.
Ah. Okay. What the hell are steely eyes? Okay.
What are steely eyes?
Wait, I just had it open. Basically, it's having a hard, strong, and determined look about oneself.
I see.
Or having a hard,
constantly
fierce
gonna be
expression. Oh god, none of these really work with my character, but, maybe steely eyes would work the best for her.
I can't pick normal eyes.
We're gonna just be, I mean, her actual look, her eyes are quite soft, actually. Okay, Miley, are you just going to stand on my lap? Are you just gonna stand there?
She is.
Yep, she is. She's just gonna stand here. Can you maybe please lie down? Your claws are sharp. Oh, hi,
So,
Joy.
Dora, what kind of Nova are you gonna be? Are you gonna be like really edgy, or are you gonna be the kind of Nova that like tries to have fun but ends up breaking everything?
Probably one. I don't know. I don't know yet.
Oh, shh.
I don't want to be too edgy. I don't think I can play edgy very well.
I mean, I'm assuming unassuming clothing just means like normal ass clothing.
Yeah.
It's probably more than normal, and it's to the point where it's like if you saw them in the street, you'd just be like, well, that's really boring, and I don't really want to associate with them or look at them ever again.
I mean, valid. I'm not too sure what I want for the costume yet. Okay, if you're just going to stand there, I'm going to put you back on the floor. I know Dora does look adorable. Okay, on the floor you go. Sorry, Miley. But if you're just going to stand there, you're in the way.
When did I first use my powers? I killed my parents.
No, that's a different part of the Nova. That's a different part of the Nova backstory. Keep going, and you'll find that part.
Who was the first person you accidentally hurt? Ah. Nah, I don't want to be that edgy.
Your powers are tied into your doom. Think about the nature of your doom when you choose them. Choose up to 3.
So the way that I explain that is, so in Teen Titans, Raven faces her doom when she fights Trigon,
Ah.
and her powers are entirely based around her being that half demon with Trigon as her father.
Oh, okay. Do I have to select these specific abilities, or can I come up with my own abilities?
So you have to use these ones,
Okay.
but you can flavor them however you want. So when you read the rules for this game, the way that it explains it is one of the bull's powers. In fact, the only power that the bull has is you are very strong. And that's the only power that the bull gets. So they can flavor that however they want. So the bull could be like, oh, I'm really strong because my skin turns into metal. Or they might be like, I'm really strong because I can grow to 10 feet tall. Some of the more creative examples of bulls that I've had is I made a bull who could see into the future like 5 seconds, so they were really good at fighting because they always knew where punches were going to be thrown.
Cool.
Oh.
How you doing, Pepper?
And do I just put my
Oh,
abilities
good.
under attributes and abilities or under my bio?
Don't worry about attributes and abilities. Just
Okay.
put everything that doesn't fit in your character sheet in your bio and info.
Okay.
Okay.
You have any questions, Pepper? Are you good?
I cannot spell.
I know that the Outsider is pretty straightforward with what it's got on its playbook.
Yeah, just reading it and just answering the questions.
Yep.
I think I'll go with...
What's your planet gonna be like, Pepper? What's your planet like?
Right, I gotta think of all the in-depth lore, but let's see.
What's...
I once had an
hell's
outsider who was from a cannibalistic communist society.
That's epic.
So they came to Earth and they didn't really understand what the fuck was going on.
Different
Body?
cultures, huh?
I'm just like staring at this being like, what the hell do I want? These just sound so cool. Like, I'm like looking stuff up just to be like, I don't know. What exactly is body transmutation? Is that like shape-shifting or...
It basically is. Transmutation is just the more magical word to say it.
Okay.
And it's also specifically body, so that it's not changing other things, it's only yourself.
Yeah. You know what? I think I might actually do the vitality absorption. Because I can see her having that ability later on.
Now, Pepper, are you
Yeah.
taking the Kirby Craft?
What's that?
The Kirby Craft is one of the Outsider moves, and it gives them a spaceship.
Oh, whoa. Do I need a spaceship?
You don't need one. If you don't want one, you just don't take the Kirby Craft move.
Let me read the moves real quick. I was trying to think of my lore, but I feel like everything's too stereotypical.
Stereotypical isn't bad.
Yeah.
Wait one second.
Oh, by the way, this game uses 2 dice. When it talks about a 7 to 9 or a 10 plus, that's rolling those 2 dice and then adding or subtracting whatever stat you roll with it. Anything below a 6, actually a 6 and below is a miss. A 7 to 9 is a partial success, and a 10 plus is a complete success.
Oh crap! am. Oh no, it's fine.
Oh, also, if you look at your character sheets on the second page, all of your labels are there. You take the ones that are highlighted in white, and you also get to add 1 to any of them.
Oh, your labels?
Your labels are your stats in this game. They're they're basically your strength, dexterity, charisma, things like that. But for this game, the way that this game works is it's entirely based on how people view you and how you view yourself. So your stats are entirely like, how dangerous do I appear to the public? How dangerous do I appear to myself? So if your danger is 3, you appear very dangerous, or you think of yourself as very dangerous.
Oh, I see. So we select the one that's highlighted. Okay.
Yeah, the one that's in white is the one that you'll put down, and then once you have all of them down, add 1 anywhere you want. They will also go up and down as we play, so don't worry about having these be set in stone. Also, if you try to go above 4, also if you try to get to 4 or go down to -3, instead of that, you mark a condition, which is the health in this game. If you have all of them marked and you take another one, you pass out.
Huh.
Oh.
And also, taking conditions is bad. It makes rolling moves much harder. But also, when you fail rolls, you get experience. So some people like hyper power game this game by absolutely being terrible at it. You just mark all the conditions, and then whenever you roll, you're constantly failing. So you just get a lot of experience by failing always.
Yeah, I am in focus mode. I am staring at the labels and I'm just like, ah, yes, I totally understand. Spoiler alert, I don't.
What don't you understand about them?
I don't know. That's I guess they just sound like the labels themselves just sound very vague.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, that is the point? Okay.
If you want to, you can, one of the handouts here, right below your characters, there's a handouts thing. One of them is called Basic Moves, and if you click on that one, you can see all of the stuff that will typically happen in this game, and you can correlate the stats to those moves.
Okay.
Don't worry about the adult moves, they won't come up. Probably not, anyways.
Okay. What do you guys have? Should probably put some more.
Oh, that's right. As a doomed, you also have to fill out your sanctuary.
Yeah. Just. Oh yeah, my sanctuary. You have a place where you can rest, recover, and reflect upon your powers. Choose and underline 3 features of your sanctuary. Oh, there's this one that's 100% hers. And it's a library of tomes because I headcanon her to actually have a potion shop. And she also collects a bunch of books. So, magical books. Oops. So, let's just copy that.
For example, Raven's sanctuary is the mirror that she goes into. Oh, I also just remember that Nova. An example of the Nova is also like the Green Lantern. He would be a Nova.
Nice.
What's the location, the setting, so that I can put that I crash landed there?
We don't know yet. We're actually going to build that after we finish up with the characters. There's a whole like beginning of the game thing.
Excellent. I finally like bam got something.
4 flares that I have? What are the flares?
They're the things that you marked for your burn. Like reality storm, shielding, constructs. Those are all flares.
Ah, here. Okay.
And you get to choose
There's
4 of them.
Ooh, yes.
They are very powerful. But also, as a Nova, you'll be marking a ton of conditions always, because as a Nova, to literally use your powers, you have to have burn. And to get burn, you have to roll this burn move. And if you succeed on a 10 plus, you can take 3 burn and you can use it perfectly. On a 7 to 9 though, you'll mark a condition, and on a miss, so anything 6 or lower, you'll mark 3 of the 5 conditions and take 2 burn.
Oh boy. That's fun.
Hey, Joy. What should I pick for my third one? I got a library
Let's
of variable tomes and healing equipment.
I'm mostly happy that none of you picked the delinquent, because I hate the delinquent.
You hate it? Actually, that was one of the ones I was thinking of, but I was like, there's no way I can roleplay that.
I hate the delinquent because of their powers. All of their powers are stupid.
I was like, I want teleportation.
Teleportation is fine. The one that I don't like is power negation, because it's literally just like, oh, here's an enemy, they have cool powers, and then your delinquent is just like, no, they don't.
That's funny.
What are the
Having a delinquent with power negation is literally just forcing the GM to be like, and now the main enemy is this scientist guy with an army
I'll
of
copy and paste
robots.
I'll copy and paste it because it'll probably be easier. It's actually really hard to read on my end, actually. I put the tomes and healing equipment
I don't know
for
if
the
the Nova
futures.
gets any of those advancements, actually. Oh, it only has those. Once you have more experience, you for advancements as a Nova, you can take a move from another playbook. So you could still grab moves from the delinquent if you wanted them later. But
I'm just going to, oops, copy.
oh, the Doomed actually has.
Or what flares I want.
The Doomed actually has 3 take a move from another playbooks.
Oh, that's cool.
The Outsider, I think, has the best advancement, which is literally take 2 powers from any other playbook.
Oh.
Nice.
That's gonna be fun.
I am like.
I think I figured what my lore out is so far. So basically, I'm a shapeshifter, right? So why?
Actually, hold on to it until everybody's done. We'll have everybody like fully introduce their characters.
In that case, I'm not talking anymore. I had a question, but I don't remember what it was because I started like getting too focused in typing.
Well, if you remember it, I'm here
Thank you.
contractually.
I have a lot of like things where I'm just like blanked on.
Like what?
Well, the thing is, it's more of I get certain things like completed, like not filled out, but it's just like I don't know what to do for the final one.
Did you decide who your nemesis is, by the way?
No, not yet.
What you could do is you could go the Marvel route and just make it you, but bad.
Oh, I like that. You know what? That actually kind of works with her own lore.
Because Marvel does that a lot. Marvel's favorite thing is to be like, the villain is the hero, but bad.
Yeah, because like I said, I don't really know how much I actually want to put my current lore for my character in this game, depending if it would work or not. But the thing is that if she continues using the dark magic, she basically will corrupt herself.
Yeah, that's perfect for the Doomed.
Yeah. I could talk about this OC
I remember
all day,
my
every day.
question.
Yes.
So obviously we're like a superhero team or something, right? So do I have to write how we do we each individually write how we include each other? Like say my lore is something and I'm like, oh, because of these circumstances, I encountered them.
So what the game does for that is on your character sheet there's this question that's like right here. It says when our team first came together,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and
that's
we all
well done.
basically we like work together and we create an encounter, and using that encounter we've answered all these questions that decide how the group came together and why they hang out and
That's kind of
stuff like that.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, cool. Thank you.
I should try drinking some. She tried drinking.
Bunny, have you tried drinking apple juice to fight out the corruption?
I'm currently laughing about that. Oh my Actually, I had canon that she actually tries to make her own potions to deal with the corruption, but it just makes it worse.
Okay. I have 2. I need 1 more flare.
I need one more feature.
Right now, I'm thinking shielding, elemental awareness, reality storm, and something else. I don't know what else. I want reality storm.
I have never seen a Nova not take elemental awareness and reality storm.
Well, elemental awareness seems useful in a lot of different
elemental awareness is literally just tell me the thing.
I think Weblink's
and
watching.
reality storm is like the basic Nova attack move.
I felt like I needed some kind of attack thing. So.
Well, a lot of the other ones are really good. I'll suggest like move or snatch, probably.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe snatch. Yeah, I don't know which one's better. Move or snatch. Seems fun. I'll do snatch.
Actually, I'm just gonna put no costume.
Snatch is really fun when you have a villain who's like, I've taken a hostage, and then you're like, no you didn't.
No, you didn't.
The only thing is I
Okay, there we go.
don't know what to make her. Like her race. That's.
I think Doctor Strange might be a Nova too.
Ooh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like doing.
Oh yeah, one of the Nova's powers is sorcery, definitely.
I'm like.
So I wanted to have like shielding, just so I can help it somewhat.
Downside. You know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
defend someone is good.
It is 100% tied to her down.
Boost. I was thinking either that or boost.
Boost is good too. Boost and shield are both burn moves that you can use to help other people, which is good.
Is a 1 bonus that good?
In this game where all you have to do is get to 10, yes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because if you roll a 9, rolling a 9 and not having any ability to get to 10 is like the worst thing ever. Because there is a thing in this game where you you spend a resource called team to make your roll higher. Somebody helps you by spending team to make your roll go up. But it only increases it by 1. So it's really useful if you roll 6s and 9s. I mean, Joy, depending on the game, you could be in a setting where you could play a half-elf, or you could make an outsider who's a half-elf from a different dimension.
Oh. That sounds cool.
That is pretty cool.
Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, but I have no idea what to make her race. I know that sounds really dumb.
I mean, I'm not sure that it really matters. We're not gonna go real hard into any political issues, so
Yeah, so I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. I don't know. I just haven't really thought of it, honestly. Mainly because she's technically not human. Technically. She's humanoid in a sense. She's a witch. that's her.
I mean, you
that's
could
her
just
race.
ignore that part if you want. It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yes, that kind of race, Joy.
Oh, and we have somebody here with no costume, which means that secret identities do not exist, or at least are not all that
Okay.
important.
Alright.
All right. Well, I just can't see her wearing a
Awesome.
costume, so.
Okay, then I will have. I don't need a costume.
I mean, she just
Maybe.
doesn't.
Maybe I just want to wear a costume.
I mean, if you want to
You
wear a
could if you want.
costume, go for it.
I had costume earlier, but then my lore developed, and now I don't need one.
Nice.
Well, for Lolita, she just uses a fake name to use a fake name. This is part of her lore.
Also, not having to worry about secret identities will make it much easier to put an outsider into the school setting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a very good idea.
Yeah.
How
What-
old
what-
are we?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of up to all of you. If you guys want to decide on an age, I usually go for like the 16 to 18 range.
I mean, one thing we could always do is that they look like teenagers, but like because they're all superheroes, they don't have to technically be high schooler age in technicalities.
Well, some of you do, unless you have some sort of power explanation that makes it so that you only look that age. I had another character who was like 1,000 and something, but that was because she was a vampire.
I see. Okay.
Oh.
And also, like, if you play an outsider, it's very easy to be like, on my planet, I'm 40 trillion. So,
Basically, that's what I have in my brain right now. Not 40 trillion, but
you're like, yeah, on my planet, I'm 40 trillion. But here, I technically haven't reached maturity. So, I guess I'm a teenager?
mm-hmm.
Why
You had
am
to be
I-
200 trillion to reach maturity on my planet.
I'm just debating about like what to write down for the backstory.
We've been around for a while.
Oh, why am I blanking? I literally have her a backstory here, but I don't know how to put it in here.
It only makes it harder to go to the store normally if you're playing the Star, which is literally a playbook entirely about being noticed on the street.
Oh god, I need 2 more of these.
Maybe I'll go with boost instead of shield.
You know what? I could always do location known to many. What
Actually,
exactly
nah,
does a sanctuary have to be? Like, can it just be like basically anything?
Maybe.
Sanctuary can just be a place where you go, or it doesn't even have to really be a place.
Huh. Okay.
I've had people make Doomed where it's like, my sanctuary is my apartment. It's like 20 foot by 20 foot, and it has a fridge.
Amazing. So I could just make her a sanctuary, the little store she owns, which would make it known to people, which is a downside. Okay, I can do that.
I think they were like, they did locks and traps, a containment system, and art, music, and food. And that was the 3 things that their sanctuary had. when it was literally just their apartment. And they were like, my containment system is really just my freezer. I just put things in jars and stick them in my freezer.
That works.
I think they were like some sort of like Cthulhu-esque Doom, and they were like a private investigator type. See, we're all hyper-focused.
Okay. Alright, I think I have a lot of stuff right now. So, how did our team come together?
We're gonna do all that together with, there's a huge questionnaire that all of the playbooks have a question for. And we're gonna go through all of them because just doing 3 is boring.
Fair enough.
Actually, no. I
So,
don't want
Pepper,
that
which moves did you take from the outsider? Because you get 3 of them.
I decided that I would pick alien technology. Well, I might change it right now though, actually, but I'm gonna have a Kirby cut. I decided, but
Oh,
it's gonna be a
nice.
bit weird. I'll
That's
explain
good.
it
They're
later.
always weird.
And I think I picked the one that's called Not So Different After All, but I might change it again. I'm like trying to think about, but no, yeah, I think I will stick with alien technology.
Alien tech is good because it's literally just like, oh, you have a thing? Well, I can make that thing better.
I don't have a picture to show what my alien looks like, but I described it.
That's all we need right now.
Why am I blanking so much on the backstory? I'm usually so much more creative.
Question very specific. But that won't give away my lore, hopefully. But for backstory, it says, "Why do your people want you to come home? Is that necessary?"
You can. One of the answers that you can give is they don't, and explain why they don't.
Okay.
I'm just
It
gonna
could
be right
also
back.
be they want me to come home so that they can try me for my crimes, things like that. It could be less of like they want you to come home because you're the rightful ruler of the planet. It could be like they want me to come home because they really want my head on a spike.
I gotcha.
Alright, I think I got pretty much everything. So whatever you guys are doing.
Alright, then once Pepper is ready, we should be able to start.
I messed up the formatting, and it's messing with my brain because some of the words are bigger than others.
Yeah, the formatting in Roll20 is very weird.
But I think I'm pretty much ready. I just haven't answered why do I care about the team, because I feel like that'll be easier to answer after we establish why we're a team now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I
Okay.
think let me just double check. Do I have to put anything for
Okay.
announcements
Sorry.
yet? No,
I'm
no,
back.
because I haven't.
Yeah, you don't have any yet.
And I think then that I did finish it all. It's just I was typing kind of slow.
Okay.
Then if
Alright.
everybody is ready, we can start introducing characters.
I've not
Yeah.
done the backstory part. Oh my god. No, I'm the
I
one
don't really
behind.
get the backstory. It's okay.
I mean,
Then
Oh, you mean
I
the
think
questions?
yeah, the questions that I have here.
I
It's
vaguely answered it, to be honest. So.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm trying to think and my mind's going blank.
Well,
Okay.
we can do yours. We can do your character last, and
Okay.
we'll start with Pepper. So Pepper, why don't you tell us about your character?
Okay. Well, so my character, I haven't picked names yet, and here's why. So I'm a shapeshifter from a galaxy far, far away, who can fly as well as use telepathy and mind blast. They came from. So this is the lore. They came from a migratory colony that basically rode around on an asteroid that flew through space, and the asteroid would break off little chunks and crash land on various planets in order to have the species on it integrate with society. So like the mothership is the big asteroid, and it would fly just across space in a straight line, and then they'd be like scanning planets and be like, "Oh, that one has life, go!" And then they'd shoot off a pod. So my pod basically got shot off
Does
on
the
Earth.
asteroid have a name, or
Not really. The species that I've created is kind of interesting in the sense that what they do is they take things from um other societies in order to develop their own society. So say one crash lands on Earth, they would try to integrate with humans and see what humans do. So they would take their language and their appearances and cultures and then take that and kind of mesh it together with the rest that they stole from other planets. So
Cool.
that's what my species does. So its normal appearance is kind of just like a blob. It doesn't have a form, kind of like the Pokemon Ditto.
oh, man.
Oh, awesome.
Um,
So
and
would you try to find out what humans call that asteroid, and then you would call it that?
precisely. Yes. So since I landed on Earth, a little funny thing is that I just put like they thought so they found out there was life, so they were looking for what's the superior species. So they thought it was birds because birds can fly, and they were trying to integrate with flamingos at the zoo. When they were like, wait a second, this the flamingos didn't build this, and humans did, and I refer to them as they because they're a shapeshifter, but it's just one of them.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
they basically then they started integrating with humans instead of flamingos.
Awesome.
Mhm.
I like that.
You were suddenly like,
Oh,
wait a second, this is not
yeah.
Flamingo House.
Yeah, at least they didn't see a squirrel first or something. But so let's see. Describing its physical appearance, the color varies, kind of like a chameleon changes colors based on their environment. So they just try to blend in. So they wear average clothes to blend in, but despite that, their eyes do have a slight glow that is really noticeable when they're shape shifting. I don't know what color the glow would be, but they glow. I couldn't have normal eyes. So, let's see. They have a really cheerful demeanor, but it's very deceptive because they're trying to blend in, so they're gonna be all cheerful like, oh hi, hello. But the other thing is they're constantly learning about the earth. So in terms of how old it is, I'd say that its age is based off of the original like source, since it's a blob, so a little chunk of it breaks off the original one. So it doesn't have an exact age other than old, but its mental age is definitely at like very very low because it's learning. But I'm gonna say, for the sake of like not making it like not be able to talk and stuff, its mental age is around 17. So
Okay.
it's developed language, and it's developed like a bit of what humans are, but at the same time it's clueless about so many things, so it's gonna say a lot of dumb stuff.
What
I'm good at that.
what if the way that your race keeps track of like age
Mm-hmm.
is by like they don't keep track of like years, they keep track of like separations. So like every time that the asteroid breaks apart, it's like, oh, I'm 15 separations old because I've seen 15 pieces of the asteroid break off.
Oh, that's actually really smart. I like that. It's kind of that kind of reminds me of how, like, you know how they use light years. It's not actually years, but it's distance. So my species kind of measures itself in distance. Like, oh, I was on the asteroid for I'm gonna say I was on the asteroid for like 12 separations before I separated.
Cool.
But the separations were very spread apart. So in reality, it was probably about a couple thousand years. Like, I'm gonna say 3,000 years.
Yeah, and that's the other side of the outsider where you can be like, I'm 3.
Thousand.
But you can literally be like, I'm 3 years old, but I have the mental capabilities of an 18-year-old human.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, so my species is basically a big old sponge, absorbing knowledge constantly, figuring out the world. Now, an issue is they've absorbed a lot of meme knowledge, so they know a lot of memes. And
Yeah.
Oh, man.
they think that's normal.
Did they get hyperlinked to the internet? Is that how they learned most of their culture?
They looked over someone's shoulder and saw the Doge and were like, I
Oh
need to learn
man.
more about that. What else did I put? Oh, let me describe their spaceship. It's a very interesting spaceship. So their spaceship is actually a chunk of the meteor that dropped off that they were in, and it's really fast and maneuverable, and it regenerates itself. But it actually doesn't have any weapons attached to it because it's literally just a giant chunk. It's about the size of a barn, and it was just designed as transport from the mothership. Well, it wasn't even designed; it was just broken off. But as like my alien can control it, like where it goes, so I can fly around with it. But I can't shoot anything. Now, it does regenerate, so I can crash into stuff. So yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much all I have so far. Is there
Okay,
anything that I missed?
I think that's good.
Excellent.
Then,
Questions,
Dora.
comments,
Yeah, I can go
concerns?
next.
All
Okay.
right, let's go.
So, I got recommended a name. So my name is gonna be April. I am a Nova, and my ability is gravity manipulation. What do I look like? I'm a woman. It's basically like my VTuber without the ears, because I just want to make it simple to remember. I have glowing skin, which I thought that sounded cool. Formal clothing, so like long skirts or like dresses, stuff like that. And a colorful costume. I have no idea what the costume is gonna be, but I'll figure that out. Backstory. I first used my powers like as a baby, and I accidentally destroyed my house because I caused the house to float up and then fall to the ground and crumble. First person you accidentally hurt was my best friend, and I think that probably happened when I was a teenager. And
What was their name?
ugh, no names. Brooke. Random name.
Are you still friends, or are you not friends anymore
No,
because
we're
of
not
that?
friends anymore because I hurt her so bad. And she almost died. Let's see, what else? Who outside the teams helped control my powers? I put my sister. So I have to come up with a name for her too.
What you do? And are they older or younger?
Younger. What should the name be? Names. Hannah. Okay, why do I continue to use my powers? Because I basically have no choice, because I want to save as many people as I can. And try and learn to control my powers instead of giving up on them. What else? What am I missing?
What
demeanor?
burns did you take?
Oh, and burns, yes. Let's see. So I have shielding. I can call a fast protective shield to stop a danger. I have to spend one burn to defend someone from an immediate threat. And then elemental awareness, spend 1 burn and mark a condition to open up your mind to the world around you with your powers. You can ask any on question about the world around you, and the GM will answer honestly. And then I have reality storm. I can channel a destructive burst with my powers. Let's see. And then snatch. I can spend a burn to use my powers to seize any one object up to the size of a person from someone within view. Hopefully I get to use that one. That one sounds really fun.
Well, by picking it, you tell me that you want something to happen.
Yes,
so you
yes,
can use
please.
It, so...
Please, please, please. Okay, what else? Oh, on my demeanor, I guess. I have a happy facade.
You have a happy facade, which means everybody has influence over you, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then that'll happen in a second. We'll hand out influences. Bunny, are you ready?
I think so. I think so. Oh god. So, my character, the name she goes by is Lolita. Just so you guys know, her real name is actually Aramantha. She's 18. She's actually a witch, not actually from Earth. She's from a magical unknown realm, but she was casted out of her realm because she found a tome filled with forbidden magics, and it was against their laws to use the magic, so she got kicked out. Mm-hmm. So now she lives on Earth, and she owns a small potion shop that's right beside her little house, which she got not too long after she moved onto Earth with the help of her family, because her family still supports her regardless of what she did. And the potion shop basically acts as her sanctuary. For her sanctuary, some of the features that I wrote down were it's not exactly a library full of valuable tomes, but there's a bunch of tomes within the store because it kind of acts as like a small little bookstore as well. All these tomes are originally from her realm. Mm-hmm. And also there's healing equipment. She makes potions. She's very, her father was an alchemist, so she learned how to make potions. And also useful tools. She just has a bunch of random junk that could probably be useful in some way. Most of the items are from her realm. They look just like random objects you'll probably find, but there might be something of use. You never know. The downsides are it's tied 100% to her doom, because the forbidden magics is slowly corrupting her soul, and it will kill her if she keeps continuing to use these magics unless she can find a way to stop that. So, and then also it's known to people, it's a small potion shop, so people have seen it before, gone there. She takes requests too, actually, for some potions, depending. And and because of the whole corruption, her nemesis is herself, but the corrupted version. Because back in her realm, there was an evil witch that originally owned that forbidden tome and got corrupted and almost destroyed her realm, so she doesn't want to end up like that. Oh yeah, I should probably mention her looks. So she is a woman with blonde hair and green eyes. I wrote down steely eyes. I'm not like 100% like down for that, because I imagine her eyes being a lot more softer, but she wears unassuming clothing. She just blends in fairly well because, their fashion isn't much. The fashion on Earth isn't much different from where she's from. Also, she doesn't wear a costume. She has the ability of telekinesis because she's a witch. She can just float stuff around. She is actually really lazy. She hates actually like having to pick stuff up, so she will use her magic to just carry things around with her.
Epic.
She's not the best at blending in if she has to, if you haven't gotten that yet. And then I also put vitality absorption because I feel like that could probably somehow come up with her being able to, with the corruption of her using that as a way to temporarily put a pause on the corruption at least. So she doesn't just straight up die or get corrupted. Yeah.
Cool.
That's basically what I got so far.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I just rambled. I am sorry.
No, it's okay.
And the doom sign that you took first.
Oh shit.
Is,
The doom sign
it's
I
portals,
picked.
right?
Yeah, it's portals.
Okay.
Yeah, portals. I took portals. I forgot about that completely.
All right. Then if that's everything.
Yeah. Oh, also for her doom, what brings her doom closer is basically overexerting herself, especially in magic, and then injuring innocents.
Oh, and who's your nemesis?
Oh, it's herself, but the corrupted version of herself. That's
Is that like a metaphorical nemesis, or is there actually like a corrupted version of herself, like going around?
it's basically what she will become if she keeps using the magic.
So it's
The forbidden.
It's
It's more, yeah.
Yeah, it's more metaphorical. Then.
Yeah, it's more of that, yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't end up writing about who's critical to defeating her nemesis outside the team, or why does the team matter to her yet. I'll think about that. That part's a work in progress. Also,
All right.
I should probably mention that in her realm, telling your real name is not allowed, especially those outside of the realm, because, very much threats, in a sense. Yeah. I have to,
All right.
think about that part a little more of why telling her real name is extremely prohibited. But yeah.
Okay.
Then we can start with the when our team first came together stuff.
Yes.
Yee, the fun stuff.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge questionnaire, and we're all going to work together to answer these questions.
Okay.
Okay.
All chats, feel free to join in the discussion as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere we can go to see the questions?
Yeah.
They're actually on every single playbook. If you're looking at the PDFs, you can
Oh.
go up to the top, skip the beacon. The beacon is actually the last one. Start at the bull. For the bullets, we defeated a dangerous enemy. Who or what was it?
Trying to find these questions.
They're on the second page of each playbook,
Oh.
right above the relationships.
Oh. Okay.
I see. Okay.
I see.
We defeated a dangerous enemy.
So, anybody got suggestions for what or who you defeated? Maybe feel free to make up whatever you want. I have nothing set in stone yet. You guys are basically making the entire setting as we do this right now. So if you wanted to, you could create a villain that you defeated. You could be like, oh, we fought some sort of magical monster or something like that.
So wait, are all the questions different for when the team first came together, or should they be the same? Because on the Doom it says we played a high cost for victory. What was it?
Yeah, they're all different.
Oh, okay.
What you're supposed to do is, if you have enough friends, who nobody does, to have one person play every single playbook, what you'll do is you'll go around to each person, and what would normally happen is the person with that playbook will answer that question.
Ah.
Oh. Okay.
So right now, we're all working together to figure out what dangerous enemy we defeated.
We're just
Okay,
finishing up
so our
making our
options are
characters
like
and
some sort of
talking about the
monster or an alien
team.
or a human.
So
Literally anything.
yeah.
As long as it's
Anything.
dangerous and an enemy.
Dangerous enemy, huh? It could literally just be anything, huh?
In my chat, we've got the Avatar of Death Mortem as a suggestion.
Oh my god.
Game threat.
Chat, any ideas?
The only idea that I got is
Yeah.
Gygus. Well, someone suggested that.
Chat can give just suggestions. That's fine.
So that's like an actual video game character.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's like when our team first came together and it's dangerous enemy, or dangerous enemy. Should it be the villain, or should it be some minion of the villain?
Oh, maybe like a powerful
it's-
minion.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it could just be a powerful minion, but the idea of this whole thing is you defeated somebody like substantial, something that
Ah.
like doing that put you in the spotlight for all of the other already established heroes.
Oh. Okay.
Totally forgot. It's a world where there is heroes
Yeah!
rampant.
I forgot about that part.
We're not the only ones. Okay, that makes it a bit easier.
Yeah.
Also, just so you know, when you circle back around to the beacon's
Mhm.
question is, we found signs that this incident was just the start of something bigger.
Oh,
Oh.
got it. Alright, so we feared dangerous enemy. What was
So
it?
having it just be a powerful minion is probably something that is already going to happen.
Oh, that
But,
is true. That
yeah,
is
so just focus on it as its own thing.
its own thing.
So let's think like what its powers might have been, I guess. We can build off of that.
Yeah,
Right.
cause if it put its spotlight on us, it could have been trying to like destroy something important.
Mhm.
Like, what if we like worked together to defeat some sort of like giant monster that was trying to
Ooh.
like destroy the city?
Ooh, I like that.
Alright.
Like what kind of giant monster? Just like a generic big monster, like a Godzilla type.
Oh my god, just imagine fighting
can shoot
Godzilla for the.
No.
Something that we could definitely have taken down together with our arrangement of power.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I like the Godzilla idea actually.
You know
shoot
what's
huge
saying?
lasers from its mouth.
Giant lizard?
Giant lizard. That works. I mean, that's technically Godzilla, but.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like? Why do I?
just...
Why do I feel like we all just seen Godzilla recently? Giant monster.
Well, I thought of it because I watched Monsters vs. Aliens recently. I was like, there were some giant things in that movie.
Giant monster. How about, that thing in the Adventures, that space worm from
Space
Luke's
worm?
arm? Is that supposed to be Loki's army? Is that what it's supposed to say?
They're called Leviathans.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's cool. We could
That's-
fight some Leviathans.
Yeah. Actually, wait, no. I have PTSD from 14. No, I'm kidding.
And the one in Star Wars, I believe, is the Sarlacc.
Sarlacc is pretty humongous, but you can only see its face.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know what to call you. His name is literally Gamer Dude. Not Snarlack, the one in space.
I haven't actually seen any Star Wars,
Oh,
so.
good. I'm not the
Well,
only
I've
one.
seen all the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
Hmm.
The thing is I feel like if we beat something big like Godzilla, we will have to just keep one-upping that.
Maybe.
So
right?
I feel
How
like
I mean,
about?
I can.
Mhm.
The way that you one up a big monster is by giving a normal person powers that are better.
no, that is true. But
Yeah, let's just, I don't know.
Leviathan isn't as big as Godzilla, I'm pretty sure. I'm very certain. Okay, you know what? It depends on the lore you're taking from Leviathan, though.
It does depend on which Godzilla, because the one in the original Godzilla is only like two. There's like 1.5 skyscrapers basically.
Oh,
When I think of Leviathan, I think of like Final Fantasy.
Okay, I
That's
have an
like
idea.
massive.
okay. What is it?
Okay, we've seen giant lizard before.
Yeah.
We've seen giant monkey
We
before.
have.
Yes.
So what about giant insert animal name here?
Oh.
I mean, that would
Giant,
work.
giant praying mantis.
Oh, that's sick,
My
actually.
first thought was giant penguin.
Uh,
It tried sliding through the city and was destroying buildings.
Yeah. I think the giant praying mantis actually would look cooler.
I think that's a cool concept because then it could introduce a whole like bug thing,
Like giant alien bugs.
right?
Like
Yeah,
it could
and
be
they
like
eat
an
people's
alien
heads
thing. Yeah. Oh, that's gross. That's gross actually,
But
but
it's not, it doesn't have to be like as big as like Godzilla or anything, but you know, like
It could be just
maybe
like
like
9
tall as
feet
like a
tall
house
praying
or something,
mantis.
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Or yeah, or just as tall as like a person. That would be kind of terrifying.
It's
That
already
would
terrifying just being human sized.
exactly.
what we could do is we can make giant praying mantises like the cover of that one Goosebumps book.
I don't know what that is.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Let me see if I can find it.
Because if we went with the whole bug thing, like giant bug things, they could like be mutated alien bugs or
Or
something.
like some crazy scientist was like doing
Oh, you know
experiments.
what I
and
just
bam.
realized?
Maybe like they came from another like planet or something.
I
Maybe
just had an
maybe something
idea.
with like your planet.
I was actually gonna
They
be
were,
like,
I don't know.
what if every time that asteroid breaks off, it's actually like hatching like a bunch of these mutated alien bugs?
Oh no.
Into my species, there's a whole other species of my like. Oh wait, that could be a thing.
Yeah.
You know how my lore is I integrate with society. Well, maybe
Mhm.
they split off. There was a couple others that landed, and they integrated with the bugs.
I mean, that could work. Yeah.
But then they're like, y'all are too tiny.
Bugs outnumber like every other species.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not.
Think about
It's not like unreasonable that with so many species, which is one thing that I put in my lore that I didn't really touch upon, but like since I interacted with like flamingos, I still have flamingo tendencies and stuff like that. So there's so many
Oh, yeah.
species that they're just learning from them and taking their forms. I think that's a potentially good
Oh,
idea.
I like that. I like that
Yeah,
idea.
so
Yeah.
maybe like your separation when it entered the Earth's atmosphere, it separated more than it should have.
Yeah.
Earth's atmosphere is denser than most other planets that you have
Mhm.
entered before. So when your separation hit the atmosphere, it split it a whole bunch. So you landed in this city area where you were able to integrate with flamingos first, and then you were like, oh wait, never
Okay,
mind.
I'm sorry.
But
All I can
but
imagine.
other pieces of your separation have ended up like with different powers. Like some of them have integrated with like insects, and they have become, and they're like you guys you got some good things going here, but you could be better.
Exactly. They're like taking stuff
Yeah.
from like different types of species,
that.
and I think that's cool.
I
What
just had a really dumb thought
Uh-huh.
for you know how you said you landed in the city and integrated with flamingos?
Yes.
The stupid thing I thought of was just like, what if we just landed in a zoo?
No, actually, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like, maybe I just straight up landed in the flamingo exhibit and came out, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?"
I was thinking that as like a dumb joke, like not even being serious, but that's all I could think of when you said you landed in a zoo. You landed in the city and you were with flamingos. Why would flamingos be in a city? Unless you were looking at like those plastic long flamingos.
The long flamingos. I'm like, y'all are pretty dumb, just standing here.
Oh
Sitting
my
here,
God.
we're like, there is no intelligent life anywhere.
The scanners must have misfired. I'm stuck on this deserted planet. Oh wait, someone just came out that door.
Oh shit!
Funny.
It's a thing on 2 legs. It looks a little pale. Is it okay?
It's a thing on 2 legs, but this pink one can stand on 1 leg.
Yeah.
Obviously superior.
Clearly advanced.
The funny thing is Lolita, she's probably one of the more human like out of the bunch.
Mhm.
But the funny thing is all I can think of is she's also really bad at fitting in and will just be like, "Oh, a human. Those exist." But will
Yeah,
also just be like, she would be like, "Oh, cool, a person an alien thing who can stand on 1 leg." she would want to somehow research that despite having no knowledge of researching. She just thinks it's interesting.
I think that's gonna be a funny thing going on because I feel like since my character spends time with your characters
Yeah.
mostly, it's gonna try to be integrating with you guys and think, hey, I'm doing great, and then goes to the supermarket and is just like,
Okay,
where are the spell tomes? Where's the
Lolita would 100% go to a grocery store, use her magic abilities, and like instead of carrying a basket, you just see like all the fruits and veggies and stuff like behind her floating, just following.
I imagine it's a lot like that one really indie RPG maker. I think it was called like Collect Your Party or something.
Mhm.
And it's literally a game where if you have the correct conversations with everyone in town, literally everyone in the town can join your party, your adventuring party.
Oh my God.
And they all follow
sounds
you.
fun.
They all follow behind you in a line.
oh my god, it's just a big old
Oh,
conga
pretty.
line.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
What
All right,
other questions?
we have a lot
we have to
more
answer?
questions to get to. So we're gonna go with giant praying mantis then for the enemy
Yes.
defeated.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
God, I'm just imagining. this
Next up is the delinquents question. We totally broke some major rules to win the fight. What rules did we break, and whose rules were they?
Oh.
Can't be my
This
rules
this
because I don't have.
the wording of this question is very important because if you are playing like a protege and you're like a Robin type, it could be like, oh, we accidentally killed someone. But instead of it, for a protege, it might be we accidentally killed someone, but that's not the law because the law part of that isn't all that important to me. I broke Batman's rules, which is actually very important to me.
Wow.
I see. Well, I don't know. None of us really have. I mean, maybe.
They also
Yeah.
don't have to be the law. At this point, you could be like, "Oh yeah, we broke this rule, and it's their rules that are used by this superhero." So now they look at us and they're like, "What? You guys aren't honorable."
Oh, that's good.
Oh
But
yeah.
what did we break though then?
Well, we have to establish then how did we defeat the giant praying mantis? Like, what did we do? Did we like?
That's true. Oh God, I don't know like the rules of like superheroes very well.
I mean, this is all you. You get to make up
Oh.
a superhero.
Oh,
You
we
could
get
be
to-
like this superhero is a samurai and he wants honorable battle, and because we teamed up on the giant praying mantis and didn't fight him one-on-one, we obviously broke that rule. And it's like, well, you're a samurai, so you do you, but it's a giant praying mantis, so
I see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
To be fair, I actually kind of quite like that whole samurai thing you just brought up.
Hmm.
Oops, accidentally erased my chat on the stream by complete accident.
Hmm.
Wow, I'm smart. Okay, but like, yeah, okay.
Maybe there's like a league of like superheroes, like
like a
super powerful
league,
superheroes.
like a League of Justice, maybe.
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good. And like were watching us fight or something, the mantis, and I'm just trying to think what's something crazy that would
What
be
would
done.
not?
I
What
mean,
would it
the
be?
only crazy thing that I can really fully think of, well, at least for my character, is her using some sort of like advanced magic that people aren't exactly okay with, but
That
then
might be good.
yeah.
Maybe
That's
like
that's
you.
like your character's
Yeah,
What,
you
what
could
kind
Yeah.
of
do that.
magic
You
do
could
you
be
have?
like,
Like what like powers do you have?
God, like so she uses like magic, just basic like magic. Like just think of like, you know, basic abilities. Like she can use like fireballs, lightning attacks, like, you know, just like basic magic. But then she has like the forbidden dark magic, so it's like curses and
What if you like almost controlled like I'm thinking like Harry Potter right now, like
oh
where he does like that. I forget what it's called, but he controls like their like movements or something like that. I
oh
forget what it is.
yeah, oh that
And
sounds
you're
cool.
really not allowed.
actually, yeah, that sounds like a totally good one. Like that reminds me of like Katara bloodbending people.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
that. You did that to the praying mantis for us to
yeah.
actually get a upper hand on it.
Or like, yeah, so some sort of like control or like okay, crowd control maybe, just like to stop them. Like it's maybe just so you guys can get a better like chance at it.
Mhm.
so what I've written down is Lolita controlled the praying mantis using forbidden magic.
Yeah, I mean I feel like that works. Unless you guys have any
Alright.
other ideas. Oh,
I know that works. I can't think of anything else.
have
Put
you
on it though, like
seen
what are the
my
consequences of using
What?
advanced magic?
I don't get that, Mom.
Yeah, what are the consequences? Like, are we on the run from the law?
Oh, yeah.
So the consequences have
Oh,
they haven't
no,
reared
yeah,
the
I
ugly
just
head yet.
shush.
The
Sorry.
the actual the where the game starts is basically right after this battle.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
What are the like? You said something about the forbidden magic, like.
It's
I was just wondering, like,
put
why is it
forbidden
for?
magic.
Oh, why?
I
Okay.
just put forbidden magic as like
Okay.
a generic.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
Okay.
like I said, back in her realm, it's forbidden because a dark evil witch basically got corrupted by it and almost destroyed their realm.
Oh, got it. Okay, that's
So
good.
yeah, it was this magic that's basically been forbidden within their magic realm. But like the thing is I do headcanon that there are a bunch of other witches and wizards that live outside of the realm on Earth. So she's not like the only one. So like there could be like others within the school or as superheroes. And
Yeah,
it's just
so
like
Be like that coven of witches, maybe,
Yeah.
instead of like a league of superheroes.
well,
yeah.
that's cool too.
That's mad with us.
Yeah. So
I think
it's
maybe that would be better.
Yeah.
Then with that we can move on to the next one because
Okay.
we're
Okay.
running a bit low on time here.
Mhm.
For the doomed, we paid a high cost for victory. What was it?
Oh.
Maybe a lot of things got destroyed accidentally because of me.
Oh yeah.
And then Nova actually has their own question. That's we destroyed our surroundings in the fight.
Yeah. So that can just go hand in hand right there, honestly. Like we were a bit too destructive. Cuz like if we're just
So
like
you paid with your reputation then.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we probably would have a really low reputation, especially if people find out that I'm the same species as the praying mantis, or the same, like, you know?
Yeah, you're technically related to them. Technically.
Even though I have different ideals since I went with humans.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then with that, we can move on to the Janus. The Janus is a fun one. You basically get to make an NPC. We saved the life of someone important, either to the city or to us. Who was it, and why are they important?
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna make a whole new character, or do you guys want it to be someone close to one of us?
I mean,
Well, I wouldn't have anyone close to me, so it could
Yeah.
be one of
yeah,
you two.
Lolita wouldn't have anyone close on Earth, at least.
It can also be somebody important to the city.
That's true. So but the thing is if we did someone close to someone, it would probably be April.
Yeah.
A go-to favorite for mass groups is the mayor's child.
I was actually gonna say mayor or something.
Yeah.
So we
Or
don't
like a
have
CEO of
to
a
get in
big
trouble.
company or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Or a celebrity or whatever.
Oh, but yeah, we can do I think that'd be really funny, actually.
Yeah.
I think we should be
Actually,
celebrity.
just maybe.
Some random. Okay, who's the celebrity gonna be? Is it gonna be some new person or like? Like pop singer or like?
My first thought was like Britney Spears.
Yes.
Let's save Britney Spears.
Can we just do
You
that?
could also,
Can we do that?
you could. Well, not Britney Spears. It would have to be.
Aw.
It would have to be some sort of proxy like Britney Beers.
Britney. Yeah.
And they're important because they're a pop star.
I mean, they're famous. They're celebrities, so people would think of them as important.
Can we
So-
actually
True.
do Britney Spears?
I'm down for that.
Britney Beers.
Britney, it's Britney Spears.
Uh,
I love yet hate it. Oh my god. Or in
It
Is
before
it
we.
important that we save
Destination.
them though? Because, like you said, because of the PR.
Yeah, like I guess the thing is if you save a celebrity, people will talk about it regardless.
Yeah,
Because
true.
especially with the age of social media, like just think of it. I don't know.
So, like,
Oh.
would it improve our reputation at the same time as our reputation getting lowered because we
Well,
destroyed the
the
city?
The thing is that it would probably balance it out then. Kind
So
of.
what could
maybe
happen
the
here
fans
is
of that
that
person appreciate us.
Britney Beers is like she thinks that you all are like absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
But the problem is that the news didn't see you save Britney Beers. They saw you
Destroy
blow
the
up a
city.
bunch of buildings.
Ah, okay. I mean that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Only
whenever Britney Beers is like, I was saved by them, people are like, yeah, of course you were.
Damn.
I mean that works. I don't know if all of y'all are down with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine
I
with
already
that.
wrote
Yeah,
it down, so
that's good.
Next question.
next question is another create an NPC question, but it's an even better one. All things considered, we did well and impressed an established hero. Who was it?
Oh.
I get to create a new hero.
Yep.
What do you think?
I wanted to be someone with like a terrible, ridiculous superpower.
Same. That'd be great. That'd be funny. You know what?
So-
The best thing about creating NPCs is that we can do whatever stupid shit we want.
So, if you want really bad, terrible superpowers, some options for you that I really enjoy. Two options for you that I really enjoy are the ability to create doors anywhere you want, and the ability to summon cats.
Cats. I love it.
I had an idea.
Cats.
What's the idea?
Who's the established hero? It was Brittany Beers.
She can summon cats.
I don't know. I'd rather
Yes.
see it two separate people.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it would make
But
more
all-
sense if they were separate people.
But then all the music videos could just have cats everywhere. I'm just kidding.
Okay, what's the person's name gonna be?
I like summoning cats. That's good.
What's the name? What's the name?
Lady Mousters.
Meowster.
I don't know. Those
The
are
elusive superhero, Mr. Mittens.
Mr. Min-
Combine them and let's call him Mr. Meowsters.
Okay.
Okay.
Love it.
I love it. You could summon cats.
You can summon all kinds of cats, but it's always randomly.
Oh.
Oh my god, a tiger just appears.
Yeah, so he's like, I summon a cat, and it's like, oh, that's a lion.
Yeah.
Go, lion! I choose you. You scratch
He does-
attack.
He doesn't have the ability to talk with cats or to command cats. It's only summon cats.
Just imagine he just yells, "You scratch," and the cat just growls and scratches him instead.
Yeah, probably that would happen. Wait, where do the cats come from though? That would suck. Imagine you're just at your house and you're like, where'd my cat go?
Oh my god.
But because cats
Oh,
are
yeah,
always
dementia
getting
cats.
outside and running around, it's just like, oh, well, I guess my cat's outside today.
Does he put them back when he's done? Sorry, I'm
No,
thinking
they're-
way
they're
too hard
cats.
on this.
They just go home.
Okay,
Yeah,
but what if he summons a cat, but the cat's from like a completely different country?
Exactly. And like, here's my
tough
thing
luck, I
too.
guess.
I know my cat's a house cat. Like, what if my cat disappears? I'm like, oh, did it jump
I think
out
we're
the
thinking
window?
too much. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think we're
Yeah.
thinking too much about it.
None of you are Mr. Meowsters, and Mr. Meowster showing up will only be so that he can summon cats uselessly. So,
We don't need to think about where they come from, where they go.
alright, for the
I just
Nova,
catnip on the villain.
we destroyed our surroundings in the fight. Where was it, and what did we destroy?
So where are we gonna be at?
As long as it's
Just-
not the zoo.
No, not the zoo. I would be sad
That's
if we.
basically my home.
Oh no. Just
Probably
okay,
a city.
but what if we destroyed the zoo and then you had to move in with one of us for temporary?
You know what? Actually, that would make sense.
But then all the animals are gonna die.
Oh, that's true.
And that's why Mr. Meowsters is like, good job, guys. You didn't hurt any of the cat exhibits.
I mean, that works.
All ties together, which is what's important.
Yeah, it
And
does.
Brittany Beers was there doing a concert.
Yeah.
For the
okay.
penguins.
Yes, for
I don't
the
know.
penguins.
Obviously,
And Mr. Meowsters was there to make sure the cats behave. I don't
Mr.
know.
Meowster's a zookeeper
Yes, he's a zookeeper.
to try to hone his
his
control.
secret
of
identity
cats.
is that he is a zookeeper, and it took him too long to change into costume, and you guys had already completed the job.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I
like
just
it.
imagine him changing into a costume, but it's just a bootleg version of Tony the Tiger.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
with a little bandana.
I think it looks more like Catman from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Okay, you know that
Both
works.
feasible.
I mean,
Catman with stripes.
Catman with stripes.
Alright, the Outsider. We didn't trust each other at first, but that changed. How and why?
Oh, I have a dumb question. This will probably get brought up later. How did we meet?
Like this.
Okay, we just
Yeah,
casually
we were just
met.
all at the zoo.
We were all at
were
the
all
zoo.
You all happened to be at the zoo when a giant praying mantis attacked it.
So we all know why I was at the zoo. I was standing on one leg.
Pretending to be a
Chilling.
flamingo.
Yes.
You know what?
I
I
just
have,
wanted to see
like-
the animals.
Lolita was just probably... I don't know, why would Lolita be at the zoo? She was probably just there, like, in the area. Maybe
You know,
not
like,
at the zoo.
elemental magic. Maybe you were like
we're all at
trying
the
to do
zoo.
something with the grass.
I mean, to be fair, her magic does come from the elements around her, so, like the natural elements, so, like, places that have, like, lots of, like, trees and
You got
plants
the
will have,
answer.
like... Jews are great. Next question. Looking at owls. I mean, okay, yeah, she could
Yeah.
always just go to the zoo because she
Trust
wanted to
each
go
other.
to the zoo, but yeah, I mean,
Feel
she's just there.
You
the
had
zoo.
a really nice garden.
Yeah, the zoo had a
That could
very
be
nice
why.
garden. Yeah,
That could be-
her magical powers, like everything, like the way she uses it, she just uses the natural energies of the world. So places that are filled with like trees and plants just give her better like earth magics.
And that can tie back too, because then the way you were able to use that forbidden like magic is because there was so much energy around you, especially in a big old
I know it's an
city.
animal as
Yeah.
well.
Well, the thing is the dark magic, because there's no element that it ties to, it connects to her soul, which is corrupting her soul. That's the whole thing. There's no dark element in a natural sense.
Okay.
All right, but why
Yeah.
didn't you trust each other at first?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, why
didn't
do we
just-
trust each other? Lolita just doesn't trust a lot of people.
I
mean-
just don't get close to people anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't know what trust is because I a flamingo.
I mean, so
all right.
yeah. Okay. Well, the vibes were just
you
off.
all need therapy.
True.
To be
true.
honest, Lolita was taught not to trust outsiders.
Okay. So how did it change? How did we trust each other?
How did we trust each other? I think,
Well, I guess for me, I didn't trust you guys because I trusted the flamingo with my life. But then I saw you guys were like doing stuff, and the flamingo was just standing there, and I was like, oh, okay, let me see what's up over there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like even though Lolita would still probably, Lolita would still be like suspicious of y'all, but like she would probably, if you guys work together, if like the three of us work together, she would probably have some trust in you because you guys aren't like, you know, evil.
Yeah.
You know what? Come to think about it, I have
After
telepathy.
shooting the monster.
I have telepathy and mind blasts and all that, so that I could probably transfer like my intentions to you guys, being like, "Hey, I'm here to help," because I recognize
Yeah,
that the
yeah.
praying mantis is my species, and I'm like, "What are you doing, my dude?"
Obviously, Lolita isn't there to hurt you guys. She's just like, oh, evil thing. I should deal with that.
All right.
Yeah, I
Then,
feel like
we
the
can-
trust just battling. There was this
Yeah.
gain from battling with each other.
Then we can move on to the protege, which is we stuck together after all was said and done. Why and how do we keep in contact?
Cause
If the zoo did get destroyed, or at least slightly destroyed, that would mean Pepper's character would have to go
Stuck doing
somewhere.
Community. But if you're all just stuck doing community service to help.
Oh
fix
yeah,
the
that's
zoo.
true. That is true.
Good too. Fix
And-
the zoo.
Fix the zoo. And then you just find out that Lolita's just extremely lazy and doesn't like doing any lifting. And will you abuse her magic as much as she physically can.
yeah, we can do that.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you guys have to. Yeah, they just
Or
bond
zoo.
with community work. That works. Sorry. Tech just
And
joined my
now,
chat.
the transformed, we drew attention and ire from plenty during the fight. One important person in particular now hates and fears us. Who is it?
Huh.
It could be a noted villain. It could be some newspaper headline guy. It could be a weirdo with a podcast.
I mean, to be fair, I could hella see some newspaper person fearing us and thinking we're like evil or have bad intentions because we kind of destroyed part of the city.
I think that would make a lot of sense, and that's why, like, even though like Catman and Brittany Beers is like saying,
like-
yeah, they're good, this news guy is like slandering us constantly.
Yeah.
I
This
can see
news
that.
guy is like, I want pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, it's all the questions.
Is that all the questions?
There's one more.
There's
We have to
one more?
circle back to the
Oh,
beacon.
right.
And also we need to name this newspaper guy. Unless his name is Newspaper Guy.
Oh god.
His name is Guy.
No,
He's-
a guy.
His name
Guy
is Guy.
Newspaper?
How about a newspaper pun like
Oh god.
Like
James Jonah Jameson Jones.
No.
It's
no,
just like
that's
JoJo
borderline
reference.
copyright infringement.
That's copyright.
That is. I actually really do like the idea of a newspaper, like a pet pun, but I'm just like trying to think like Ace Attorney, and I'm like blanking.
Give me like 30 seconds and I'll come up
No,
with a pun.
I got it.
Oh.
It's Red L about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
I love it.
Red, he always posts these articles.
I'm gonna post it in the chat so you guys know how it's spelled.
Also, you might want to do the Britney one just to make.
Yeah, I
That's-
called her something else.
We keep getting it
Tits
wrong. We
has
should
tit in the name.
we should probably have like a text channel just filled with like random information that we need to keep in like
There's Brittany Bears.
Brittany Beers. One second. I'll be right back.
And so, okay, let's see what the last question is. Ooh.
We found signs that this incident was just the start of something bigger. What were the signs?
What is? I don't know. I don't know what the bigger thing is gonna be.
Well, I think it's well, because it's the bug, right?
So
That's the incident
maybe
we're talking
like
about.
maybe like Pepper's character found like the piece of the asteroid that he came down on.
Well, the piece of the asteroid's my spaceship.
Yeah, but you found like
Oh,
the
a
piece
separate
of the
piece.
asteroid that the praying mantis came down on.
Oh yeah, that would make most sense. So then I'm like, whoa, how many of these dropped? So that
I
could
am
be
so
it.
sorry. I had to BRB real quick.
You're good. We're working
No
on the
worries.
beacons question, which is we found signs that this incident was just the start of something bigger. What were the signs? And we're thinking about making it that Pepper's character found the piece of the asteroid that the praying mantis came on.
Oh yeah, that works.
I think that's good. I just realized I need a name for my good character.
I also just realized something because I was like staring at everyone's sheets and stuff, but we can't see the character sheets of everyone. It looks like.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
Yeah, I figured as much. Oh shit! I haven't done the labels yet.
People? Oh, those.
Yeah.
What the heck? One sec.
Ooh. There's a handout here. I feel like I have schoolwork. Here, have some notes, class. My doggo is being a doggo in the background.
Alright, and with that, character creation is pretty much done.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right.
I'm just assuming that we have some things that we just gotta iron out just to make sure everything's all completed. But to be fair, that's always something we
Yeah.
can work on as the thing goes on.
Yep,
Yeah,
as
I
long
do
as
have
you
to
have your
go
stats and basic character stuff, everything should be good to go. And it is a little bit past 9, which is our ending time, so we'll probably be done. We'll probably be done right about now.
Okay.
Okay.
Fun. So are we just gonna be at the same time next week?
It's gonna be every other week, so it won't be
Okay.
next week. It'll be the week after.
All right, that works.
Okay. Awesome.
It's on the 15th.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Well, thank
I'll
you
make
guys.
a
That was
mental note of that.
And we will have our actual first session, and you will play as these folk.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, same.
Definitely gonna
Oh,
iron some stuff out.
We
Oh,
do need to
definitely.
complete one. We do need to complete one thing on your character sheets. You have relationships. You need to pick
Ah.
one of them, and you need to pick one of the other characters to fill in that spot.
Oh, it's okay.
It's on the second page, right above influence at the bottom.
Okay.
It's above influence? Oh, wait, no, it's not in the
Relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the PDF.
Yeah, it's in the
Yep.
PDF.
So
Ooh, I will need to think about that one.
do we like say which ones it's gonna be?
Yes, you're gonna pick one now and fill in the character that you want to have.
Okay, well for mine it says I've been learning about Earth by spending time with blank. So I think I'd probably be spending time with Lolita, so I can be getting like the most misled version of Earth.
Yeah,
Since she's not from Earth.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
So I think that's mine.
Oh god.
Alright.
I
And so, Bunny, did you tell someone about your doom, or do you want to kiss someone before you die?
I feel like if Pepper's character and Lolita are gonna get close, she would probably tell him about her doom.
All right.
All right.
And Dora,
Okay,
who do you blow off steam with, and or
Oh.
hurt?
Oh no. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, there isn't much choices. It's one or the other.
That is
I'm
true.
gonna blow off steam with.
You wanna
I'll
hurt
blow off steam with
the-
Pepper, and I'll accidentally hurt Bunny at some point, I guess.
I mean,
You don't have to do both of them.
Oh, I don't? Okay.
I was-
Then
I
I'll
was
just do the
going-
first one.
I was going to
Alright.
Okay.
suggest if Lolita gets any bit, like, you know, corrupted or anything, your character could hurt Lolita to stop her, in a sense.
Maybe.
Because
Yeah.
that is a possibility that could happen.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, I was just throwing out ideas.
All you need to do is make sure that you have 5 advancements before you mark all 5 of your doom signs,
That's
and then take the secondary advancement, confront your doom on your own terms, and switch playbooks.
Yep.
But with that, we should be done. I'll probably add all for influence stuff at a later point.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, sounds
I'm
good.
excited. Alright, I'll see you guys around.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bye.
see ya.
Awesome. Bye.
If you guys ever want like to play games together at some point, that'd be fun.
Sure.
I agree. Collabs are fun.
It's not just collabs, it's just also, get to know each other, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
All
yeah.
right.
If I have like a free day or something, that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Same
Oh,
here.
I'll let
Right.
you guys know.
Everyone here has Stardew Valley. We could do that.
Oh yeah, that we do.
Ooh,
Do I?
farming.
Do I own it? I actually
Do you?
forget.
Oh god. Well, we can figure that
I
out.
know I have Terraria, for sure.
Oh, I have Terraria.
I also have Terraria.
Epic.
Well, we
Alright.
can always figure that out on another
I
day.
gotta go.
Yes.
Well,
Bye,
see
everyone.
ya.
That was fun.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, it is the blind leading the blind. Well, I gotta go. I actually have. Actually, I'm missing it right now. It's a school announcement thing I actually gotta go deal with. So, I'll see y'all later. Bye bye. Well, I was gonna say see you tomorrow, but no, Friday. Night night. See ya, Joy. See ya, Tech. Thank you for coming.